Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LCK matchup.
He's going to pull the wave to make sure that Dudu is going to get this crash. Is the spear going to land? And is it even possible for it to miss? As, nope, that's going to be the setup, but see, it's going to get pounced on. They try to do it, and Owner is there to save him. Here's Kaldameek. That's going to help that health bar go back up again. Now Cuz with a spear is going to find Owner, steal away the dragon, and Andel's making his way in. They're looking to try and answer that first blood that Owner was able to take away with the spear. Cuz hopping on over, will be able to get in here. Yeah, knows. There is no vision around here as Dudu is going to set up for it. Owner in here. The spear not really connecting. There is the Mega Gnar to come through, and Zayas just picks up the kill, and now Cuz going to be in a whole lot of trouble, looking to try and pounce his way out, but Permafrost is there. They throw down the boulder. He does get the Primal Surge, but it doesn't matter. Now Bulldog's in trouble as well because Kerry is ganking the mid lane. T1 just sort of everywhere right now, and they're going to extend that gold lead to 1,000 now. At about 10 minutes is all right. Bulldog's going to see what he can do here as the flash out from Faker gets him out of the circle of doom. And Bulldog
when you go in, UCC, but Faker very unimpressed by all of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to catch him. Should be the dragon going over. And good rotation as well here, actually, from Bulldog to catch that bot side wave without giving up too many
reasons. First blood going over to the Renekton as well. Actually kind of a big deal, trying to get him back into this game.
Yeah, don't mind the call here. You see Kwangdong, they were really playing that with 1 foot basically already out the door, going like, we're gonna... I feel like stagnant has a more negative connotation as a Bulldog.
Yeah, he is going to collect an ulti here. Bulldog is going to be able to bounce into stealth though, as he gets over to the other side of his circle. Kwangdong Freecs just going to eat a few abilities, and they should be okay.
So at least going to have a little bit of additional pushing power. That's some ultimates gone though. We'll see. Guma just going to pick this up, and particularly when
thus far.
Banana Brush.
Yeah, Banana Brush control comes in. As Faker actually winning out in this these trades against Dudu. Really nice. As okay. Spear going to connect onto Gamushi into the backline, but that's a great Magnet Storm onto Bulldog. Unable to actually finish him off as Faker ults in, doesn't quite find the ulti, and in fact will just go down. Leaper was right there and grabs himself the kill. That should be Soul Point going over to the Kwangdong Freecs, but they'll have to sacrifice their outer turret in mid lane in order to get there. Because we'll go on.
And there, the fact that Amdil makes it out and Faker overextends, and we saw this in the previous game as well, those ults, if he hits it, it's been hit or miss. And I think mostly towards the miss column as Guma is...
Solar Flare coming in. It's a lot of damage from Leaper as the Glacial Prison comes down. Bullet time is decent. Leaper actually having to get out of the way of that one. Andel's really dead. As Cuz realizing he's not going to be able to find an avenue in, and Leaper is still down to whether Bulldog can string together this Cosmic Drive as he's going to hop into stealth. I think Owner actually spotted him just there. We did see the vision, but still not enough to actually save this outer turret with some vision now of it. And Faker will be able to clear out this outer turret. That will answer. And Cuz, he can wrap around in time though to go for a bit of a 50-50 as there's the teleport from Faker. Carrier going to get slowed down here. As in position is Owner. There's the Magnet Storm, not exactly getting the most value, as now Leaper is looking to push Faker away. Carrier is going to be taken down, and Zayas, he will hit the Mega Gnar, but he's not going to be able to stop this soul from going down. Faker is going to have to rebind his soul, and now he's 1v1ing against Sleeper. Meanwhile, Zayas is going to fall down, and the Kwangdong Freecs are going to win the fight. Oh, Faker taken down, can't unbind the soul in time. And is that just Baron as well?
Yeah, Atlas, that's Soul and Baron to come through here for the Kwangdong Freecs.
Oh, Gamushi. Have to face check Bulldog here. Doesn't have his ulti, but can still do a lot of damage on this Aurora. Look at how fast he is. It's kind of nutty. True Shot Barrage not really going to do anything at all.
Owner has flash.
Yeah, Owner is still here. This is still really, really risky for the Kwangdong Freecs. They do have vision now.
Atlas.
E1, can they save this? That's the question. Bullet time comes in. They're going to try and take it down. It's Luma that takes it. Of course it is. They have to sacrifice themselves. None of the Barons stay up. But if we can't have Baron,
from the rest of the team, and Dudu, man, keep Zayas out of the... So Zayas did TP back in.
He did. He might kill Cuz. That Primal Surge was pretty good. That is going to save him. Yeah, no, don't have a lot of context. Gumayushi
Oh
gonna get taken down really, really low. This is 3 items on the Ezreal. He is a big deal. And that is going to be inner turret taken. No Baron.
It's so hard to walk up to mid-wave into an Aurora.
Well, Owner is just going to go in. Glacial Prison does go wide as Faker eats a fair bit of damage there, but the Primal Surge is going to keep Bulldog so healthy. And now he's able to dash forward, finds the circle. Gumayushi is going to immediately flash out of it, and Owner, he cannot press Q to get out of that one. Still, Cuz will be eliminated. They trade junglers, but Faker's going to be taken down, and Dudu is an absolute monster. And that is into the backline. Bulldog, he's looking for Gumayushi, but he stays alive. And he's got the Bloodthirster, but I don't think he's got Crocodile protection. That is not covered in his insurance policy, and there's a reason for it. True Shot Barrage not going to work out. Dudu is underneath a turret, so apparently he'll enter your home as well. Crocodile's extremely dangerous, and Zeus, he's the last man standing.
Oh, I thought that maybe that was going to be enough, but they do waste enough time to at least have they bounced back. As we take a look here, absorb the initial blow, and then this ultimate from Bulldog. I think invest his flash. Yeah, there you go. Gets the Stride Breaker proc just on the edge. And that's going to be the Elder buff going over. Imagine Baron is soon to follow Atlas, and again, even just the game for Kwangdong would make their chances of making playoffs so much better.
Well, Zeus being put into a circle with a bunny girl who is favored by the Dragon Lord. And Zeus is just going to have to try and kite it out as best he can. Andel's going to be here as well. The Baron is going to go down in the meantime. So Wallop coming on through doesn't really matter too much at all. So Zeus will be falling. Cuz should be able to activate it with the red buff. And there it goes. Owner now out of position as well, as Dudu should be able to lock him down. There's Zenith Blade for the setup, and Leaper grabs that kill himself. Faker is in the bottom lane though. Gumayushi was setting up this inner turret in the mid lane. True Shot Barrage looking to try and cancel some of these backs though. You can see he's going to sail past where Gumayushi was and not going to be able to hit Faker. So he gets back home. But now you've got an inhibitor down on the top side of the map, an exposed inhibitor here in mid lane as well. And Kwangdong Freecs, they are all business today. It's all about taking this one down. It's into the circle. They go Faker. It's going to be eaten by a dragon. That's 3 on the floor in the blink of an eye. And in the same amount of time.
Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LCK matchup.
And now he's going to really need that rejuve bead.
He still got 2 cookies. He's fine.
True. And now it is going to be a little bit of respite as Owner.
Wait, Cuz?
He gets spotted here. Cuz, oh god. We've seen this timeline before. As Cuz gets in, he's not able to steal it away, but Owner is now in trouble. Carrier inside the pit. Gumayushi trying to get rid of Leaper here. The spear is going to miss. Bulldog comes down, puts them in a circle, and that is going to be 2 swift kills. Faker going to go down as well though, and the Aurora is on the board.
And that's kill.
And we're going to be cantering over, or is that more of a trot? Looks like more. That's a canter. There we go. That's going to be Carrier connecting to the wall. There's bullet time, and is he just dead? He is. Cuz going to come on over, pounces on down. Now looking for Gumayushi. Spear not going to connect, but they've got a huge minion wave. Guma has to get out of here. He's going to miss all of that CS. Oh no, he's going to Nasus instead, you know, so he could just sit there and continue.
Man, I wish
just
we saw more Nasus. Oh boy.
Oh dear, okay. There's the all-out into the wall. Andel's going to come on over. Doesn't even need to press any buttons yet, as the equalizer goes down and doesn't do too much. And Gumayushi had almost gotten here.
Wait.
Oh, does have Chains of Corruption, and Dudu might actually stick around. Oh, there it is. He's going to charge this one up as Dudu, he gets the shield, he flashes. Is the Ignite going to be enough? Cuz is going to turn up in the Primal Surge. Oh, Andel's also going to survive this one as crashes to get the shield. Kwangdong Freecs can do no wrong this game. What is going on?
Oh, Atlas, that is a tilter right there.
Oh, they're still looking for more, though. Not out of the woods just yet, as there is Owner making his way in with that Vault Breaker. Cease and Desist is going to connect it. Andel goes down, and T1 not standing for these shenanigans.
All right, Tilt averted. Everything's okay. Without it, I think the game would not have been technically over, but would have been in a really rough spot. They still are going to have to find a way to deal with Bulldog though, because he is again getting plates, Malignant is ready, and that early kill has really accelerated him.
Yep, Owner looking to try and pay Dudu a visit, and then possibly head over for some grubs as Carrier's turning up as well. That is going to be the CC layering. Dudu is very tanky though, as Owner gets himself out from underneath the turret. Carrier not going to get pulled back.
Another trap is being set here, and Leaper and Andal are having absolutely none of it.
Yeah.
Unless...
We'll see whether they can actually clear something out, as Leaper and Andal are going to move up. That's Carrier going in, finds the knock-up onto Leaper. Cease and Desist comes in as well. It's decent layering as the bullet time comes through as well. But Gumayusi's going to survive it. Cuz throws a spear to Narnia, and he's not going to be able to pick up anything. That is just the bottom lane dead.
Re-engage and deny all that damage until it's already too late. As Zeus, I think... He might
be in trouble unless he does some pretty extraordinarily cool alcove things, as he's going to try and use the equalize, but unfortunately he is in a circle and he is not getting out. Did do a lot of damage there to Cuz, but he has the ability to heal himself back up. His owner is going to return the favor by waiting. Not actually starting up this dragon just yet. And on Vision, Kwangdong Freecs don't really need to worry about it as they're going to go in. Circle does go down. Bulldog immediately turned on and exploded. Andal finds a decent Magnet Storm, but they're still not able to find any kills at all. T1 will wipe them out in this fight. And Dudu is just trying to flash for his life. There is an outer turret here, but Cuz and Leaper are out of this one, and T1 can go for a dragon if they'd like one.
That is going to be the dragon, and I think T1 might be looking for a dive as well. Faker's pushing the wave.
Yep, Dudu is going to turn up, trying to push them back in here. There's the all-out onto Zeus, and Harpoon, with the help of Piercing Arrow, is going to be able to take him down. Faker is finally going to turn up, find some Sand Soldiers to deal with this misfortune, and Cuz he knows that he's dead, he's going to see whether he can take Zeus with him. The answer is no, but at least he gets a flash. But T1, they'll also get a turret and the first Mountain Drake of the game.
Now building up a 4.5 or almost 4.5k gold lead. We also have the Mountain Drake going to them as Zeus.
He is going to get crashed into. Nice spear is going to connect there from Cuz, who does make his way down. Gumayusi is also dead because Bulldog has the ability to put him in a circle, and immediately Kwangdong Freecs are going to fire back against T1. They might even be able to get some good damage on this outer turret.
Yeah, I'm like, go to Nash. There's no Nash. We're 80 minutes in the game. This is an absolute bloodbath.
Yeah.
And just, I think, like us with our conversation about absolutely pivotal, looks like he will be going for that Wit's End next. Mid lane turret's still going to fall, so that alone not enough to bring Kwangdong fully back into the game, but it does show.
Connecting onto one of the wings of the dragon here is Bulldog.
He needs to make his way over. I don't know if he's going to be in time. I think this dragon is gone. It's more about, can they find the fight?
Yeah, they do manage to get on top of Bulldog, who just puts a circle in the wrong direction. Equalizer also just sitting in the middle of nowhere as the Drake is still getting amongst it. But that is just going to be the kill onto Andal. It was in no man's land, unable to do anything. Still somehow Kwangdong Freecs are the ones with control of this Drake. And Cuz is over the wall, so he's not going to be able to get a smite in there. It is going to be the dragon secured here by T1, but can Kwangdong Freecs keep themselves alive in the fight? As Spear connects on Gumayusi, but there is no follow-up. And Kwangdong just couldn't really decide what to do. They will be able to find that little hit onto Owner, who goes down exceptionally low. Same can be said for Bulldog as Gumayusi gets in there. He is going to sacrifice himself as Empress Divide will take down Dudu, and Owner is still alive. That's an ace because Andal was already dead.
You can't have that play and not be coordinated. And then from that point on, Zeus is just roasting them on the other end of the fight. Baron in the picture-in-picture has been taken. Atlas in this final week of playoffs. We are going from day one to game number 3.
Yep.
Final week of layup to playoffs.
Yep. It's also going to be possibly the first loss for Cuz's Nidalee so far this season.
It's a summon of tier 1. So we have Stopwatch for Zeus. We have the Banshees as Guma.
Bulldog is going to put Bulldog into a circle and just take him down. Empress Divide is going to come on through, but Faker is also dead. That is Leaper falling as well, though, and you cannot cross the veil when there is an anchor coming from Carrier still. Spear's not going to connect. Andal not tanky enough. And T1 just have enough firepower with the members that they had left. That's Equalizer to help them take down Bulldog, and Owner is just a carry in his own right. He's 6-0-4 on this buy. And so I guess they don't need their damage dealers, I'm doing air quotes right now, because they've got Owner. They've got this Rumble as well, who does so much work, and Carrier can keep them in place. That is one heck of a way to reach 1,000 kills, as Owner is just going to come in and take the team fight into his own shield on Faker. He's standing on a ward. Doesn't really matter. They're going to be able to take this inner turret. Drake Pit is possible. Get themselves a Mountain Soul. and that would be absurd. That is going to be the Chains of Corruption absorbed, and now Bulldog's going to do it again. He bounces to the other side, and then Gumayusi's going to get out of there. Does use both of his summoners, though, as now Dudu thinks he may have found an opportunity as Owner. He goes in, they're going to turn the fight on its head, but Owner's the first one to go down. There is the T1 follow-up, as Zeus, the walking barbecue, is going to be able to clear them all out. And so Owner's dead, but then he's got the rest of his mates to take care of it.
Gumayusi also staying alive in that one, making great use of his flash, and we are going to a game number 3 here, Atlas.
Yeah, we definitely are. That is going to be the first Nexus turret going down. Carrier is going to also bring Nautilus out of his losing streak. The man was definitely underwater when it comes to being able to win, and is finally going to pop his way out on the shores of Bilgewater today.
Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LCK matchup.
Still need to back, but at the very least gets this wave in, because it's going to start up the grubs.
Yep, I believe full information going over to the Kwangdong Freecs, and they definitely have it now, as first grub is going to be taken, and it's going to be a triple grub start here, as well as Owner being able to set up for a potential dive.
Oh,
Perry going to find a Winter's Bite onto Andil here, and now Owner is going to make his attempt. Let's see whether they can lock them down, as he does pick up turret aggro. Owner's only level 5. There is the flash out from Andil, and now T1 looking for it once again. The teleport does come in. They're going to be able to kill Leaper, but can they get out? That's the question. The answer is absolutely no. The Gnar is going to clip Carrier, but he stands beside Gumayusi. He's going to see whether he can save him. Dudu and Andil trying to fight this one out. The flash comes out from Carrier, but it's not enough. It's Caitlyn! Gumayusi able to get the kill back, and it's a 2 for 2.
2 for 2, gold, dead even, but this top side wave is going to go into the... Yeah, I feel like
I think
after
is
all
even less of a thing.
All the lethality nerfs, not what you expect. As Andil is learning why playing Nautilus into Braum is not fun.
Yeah, especially Braum Caitlyn, because as soon as a Winter's Bite or Concussive Flows is going to go down, it means that you then get trapped. And yes, there is a delicious cupcake, but you also die. And so that's not good. As Andil's going in, whether he likes it or not, Cuz going to come on through, is able to heal him up, but it's not enough. Carrier shows them the door, and they're going to have to take it, unfortunately.
Owner on his way. Carrier says
around, taking the turrets where she can, and this is where the gold is going to really start exploding for T1, because Gumayusi
going to utilize these grubs. Do note, first turbot has already been taken towards the bot side, as we did see Guma pick that one up very early, as, a punish onto Zeus.
Oh, the Gnar is going to be blocked by the ulti. Zeus going to be able to try and get himself out of here, but you can't dodge that one. The hook going to come through there as well. The wallop comes down. A lot of chain CC. He flashes the spear, and it's just enough to get him out of dodge. Bulldog trying to stand his ground and save this outer turret in the mid lane. But man, that escape from Zeus, I think he did everything he needed to do.
Yeah, that was actually so nuts. I'm pretty sure he used his can really do a whole lot here. If T1 is entrenched, they have to walk past soldiers, you have to walk past Braum.
And he can't really do that. Bulldog's going to be able to make his way into this fight. They're not going to have Andil for this one.
Oh, it's not happening.
The spears aren't really connecting. That's a headshot from Gumayusi as Cuz.
Right. Oh my god!
That was kind of cool. He's going to be annoying. They're going to be able to take down a turret, and now Cuz is trapped in a circle. Still, that is going to dissipate, and they are going to be all right. So they're going to be able to trade Soul Point for outer turret, and Andil's life also goes down as well. So still a trade down for Kwangdong Freecs.
One really hard winning matchup, which is Dudu into mostly Zeus, as we can see here, as he does actually hit the boomerang. And Zeus really has to respect. And then on the flip side, we have Bulldog that is getting bullied out by Faker, right? This Azir in the 1v1 has been a really, really big threat. If this up, which we haven't really discussed yet, if they don't think they have a good opportunity, as never mind, TP coming in.
Yep, they're not going to be giving this one up. Teleport to come through from Zeus, looking for Bulldog on a flank angle. They will be able to find him there. Owner taking a bit of damage himself. Faker looks for Bulldog. There is the rocket jump out, and Bulldog with teleport available. His Buster Shot now on cooldown though. So Dudu, he's turned up, looking for a few more stacks onto that Nava. Zeus hops forward, puts them in a circle now. That is going to be the Drake, secured by the Kwangdong Freecs, but can they find the team fight? That's the question. Faker goes golden as the house just goes over his head, and Gumayusi takes down Leaper. Cuz is already dead as well, but they do at least save the soul, and Andil might even be able to get out.
Oh!
Oh, yep, they are just going to do Baron. Keria puts up the door. Kwangdong Freecs are in the area, but Dudu is not. And so this Baron going down lower and lower, but yeah, this is not exactly going the best. Still, can they get into the pit? The answer is no. They are taking down the Aurora though, and T1 need to get themselves out of here as quickly as they can. They'll sacrifice one, but they'll get themselves the Baron. And Cuz not going to be able to chase.
I think they should be able to get at least that, but that's not the most insane power play in terms of Baron that we've seen. As look at that. Board. Yeah. Stopwatch here for Faker.
Andal has to be really careful, Dudu. Not a lot of Nabar, as that is a very short hook. Andal's going to have to flash. He does so to get himself out of here. Bulldog, this flank angle is very scary as T1 all grouped up. And the health bars on Kwangdong Freecs are getting lower and lower. They're going to have to commit to something as there's the hook. It's going to connect onto Zeus, but that is the kill onto Andal. Zeus down so incredibly low. The Meganar comes in. Faker going to get walloped off to the side. Bulldog has to flash to get himself out of the way. And there is the Mountain Soul. Emperor's Divide doesn't do a whole lot, but that's because his targets are already dead. Leaper gets over the wall, and Gumayushi will wipe him out. T1 now just trying to get the stragglers here as Dudu wanting to chase after Keria, but Gumayushi going to protect his support this time around. And Cuz going to need to try and pounce his way over some walls, and it looks like Ona doesn't even really care because Zest's going to turn up, and Cuz's time is coming to a close here as he does pounce on over towards Zeus. Also keeps himself relatively healthy, but there's that burst that we were waiting for. Zeus going to be able to lock that one down, and it looks like T1 are marching towards the finish line here in this game number 3. A bit of a slow start after dropping game 1. This is looking all but over.
Oh, and it was the initial burst.
That is going to be that. That might just be Baron here from this one as well. There are a lot of traps they're just not standing on, as Leaper trying to clear the way to get himself over here. Wanting to land some poke as Faker is hit by a spear. That's important, but the Baron is just going to go down. And now Leaper is inside a circle and destroyed. Yeah, he wasn't between worlds. He was just taken out of one. That is likely just it, because without their bottom lane, Kwangdong Freecs kind of don't have a defensive force to stop T1 from pushing down this mid lane unless the minions are eliminated. They could just tank up these turrets though, and that should be able to keep this siege minion alive, as Bulldog will be able to clear out that wave. Just don't know whether it's going to be enough here, as Nexus turrets might need to be tanked, and that could be a little bit of a stretch. But here in the top lane, they're going to be able to take down that inhibitor as well. And I don't think Bulldog has delayed for quite long enough. As you can see, Faker even getting to work. Bottom lane, this is going to only... That's the rough part. They didn't take the top inhib.
Okay,
well, they're big, and now T1, they are going to be pushing, but Kwangdong Freecs might have them where they want them. Leaper probably shouldn't be frontlining. You don't have a lot of other options. Oh god, okay. Bulldog almost just executed as Faker is going to look for him. Buster Shot gets him out of there as these Nexus turrets going down so fast. They're in between worlds as Owner is going to take Andal out of it. Dudu now in trouble, gets hooked up by the newly constructed Nautilus. And Bulldog goes down as well. The rest of T1, they get on top of Leaper. You can't flash that one, Cuz. And that is the double kill for Gumayushi. The ace comes through, and T1, they stomp Kwangdong Freecs.
These were the best highlights from today's LCK matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say, okay. See you on the next one.